Hey there, and welcome back to another video for the Magic Box. So in this video I want to go over some of the challenges from last time using the button to control our box, and then we're going to also introduce the sound sensor. So here's the code from last week. Let's go ahead and work on some of these challenges, okay? So just as a recap, we have some code here that controls the button so that when I press the button, it's going to go low, and then it opens the box. If you forget how that works, you can look at the previous video. Let's just make sure it works, okay? So if I press the button, it should open the box, and if I let go, it should close the box. Let's see. Okay, it is working. All right, so the first thing was to reverse it. So a couple ways to do it. What you could do is just change these, right? So instead of low, make this high. Instead of high, make it low. All right, so if I just do that, it simply will just reverse my behavior here, where that if I don't press it, if I don't press the button, it should open. Let's make sure here. Yep, see, I'm not pressing, and then when I press it, it closes. Close. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Let's go ahead and change that back. All right, just undoing that. The next thing was to make the box laugh. Well, I already have this box laugh code right here. So this is my function here. So all I gotta do is here, when I press the button, which is for low, I'm just gonna put my box laugh function. It opens and closes, okay? And I'm gonna say, let's see, I have a counter variable here. Let's laugh 5 times while counter. Well, first I'll say here counter equals 0 while counter is less than 5. Do my box laugh thing. And then counter plus plus, okay? I may not have used this shorthand yet in the previous code, but this plus plus after the variable counter just means increment counter by 1, okay? So this counter plus plus is the same as counter equals counter plus 1, okay? So just a little shortcut here. All right. Let's try this out, and let's count. I wanted to do it 5 times, so it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stop. Should be good. Okay, so once I upload this, it should close. Okay, and then when I press the button, it should laugh 5 times. Press. Cool, it's working. Let me try again. Love it. All right, so that works. I'm just gonna save this here. Box laugh button 5. Okay, so I have that later. That's it. I mean, there was another challenge to combine the button and the dial and the lights, and that's more of an open challenge, so I'm just gonna let you play with that. Again, if you have any challenges like I would like the dial to do this and the button to do this, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to troubleshoot that design with you on that, but I'm gonna let you just play with that. Sometimes it's just fun to mess around with the code, to play with the things that you have built. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the sensor. I think this is pretty fun, but also, you know, pretty simple too. Let me do my top-down view here. Okay, so here you're gonna see a sensor. Okay, this is a sound sensor. It's gonna be in your kit there. There's a dial here. Okay, with the Phillips head screwdriver. So that's what this little screwdriver is for. This is going to be able to adjust the sensitivity. Okay, the sensitivity of it, so you can put your put it here and then turn the dial. So we'll mess with that after we plug it in there. And then this here is the microphone. Okay, so this will be able to sense the sound. And then we have 3 pins here. Okay, if you look closely, let me turn it right side up. It's out, GND, and VCC. Out, GND, and VCC. So let's go ahead and wire this thing up here. Okay. So we have our sensor here. Okay. And we have the 3 pins. Let's see here. There's the microphone. There. And then we have out. We have GND and VCC. Sorry, my board's a little bit weird right now. But out, GND, and VCC. So VCC, we're just going to connect this to 5V on the Uno. GND, common ground. I think we know what that is, right? Connect to common ground. And if you remember in the past, I said every single thing that we connect to the Arduino is going to need power and ground. Every device. So here's power, 5V, and GND for ground. So we have that, but then out, what is out? Out's going to be a signal that's sent from the sound sensor to the Uno, so we can see what's going on. So we're going to connect it to pin number 8. Okay, now think. We're going to connect it to pin number 8. Is pin number 8 on the Uno going to be an input or an output? So hopefully you thought about it there. The sensor has a signal. It's sensing something. It's going to send something on out. That's why it says out on the diagram there and on the sensor. It's going to send a signal out, but it goes into the Uno, so the Uno knows what the sensor sees. So it's going to be an input on pin 8. Okay, so let's go ahead and wire this up here. Let's see here. I'm going to go here. All right. So we're going to take our sensor here. I'm going to put it on the breadboard. I'm going to go like something like right here. I think maybe up here. Okay. All right. And then maybe what I'll do here. Let's go ahead and grab some pin-to-pin cables here. Maybe I could go top down. Let's see. Can you see this? Maybe, kind of. Okay. I'm kind of running out of colors here, so we're gonna have to use some colors that are not so ideal, but this is what I have left. I got purple. Okay, no, what is this? Purple, white, and gray. Okay, so not ideal, but we'll work it out. All right, so let's do let's do purple. This white and gray they're really too close, so let's use this. Okay, I have 3 here. I have purple, blue, and green. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in. And so just follow the rows, right? Okay, so here's my sensor. Let me unplug this. So I put it on this side. Just plug in my 3 wires here. Okay, and I have G and D is going to be blue for me. So I'm going to take this blue wire. And let's find G and D. So I have a bunch of G and Ds, I think. So I'm just looking at my breadboard here. And so you're going to go ahead and find your own G and Ds because your breadboard might not look like mine here. I do remember. Let's see, is there G and D? I know that the LED here, there was a G and D row. I'm looking and I'm full. What about my potentiometer? I think the potentiometer also has a G and D, and I used brown. So that's over here. So I'm just going to stick it into this row here. Cool. Okay. Then this, what do I have here? What's my VCC? My VCC is going to be green. So that green wire is VCC. This needs to go to 5V, right? Now, where's my 5V? Taking a look here. Okay, there is a 5V here. This red wire here is 5V. And that goes over here. Also on my potentiometer, so I'm gonna stick it over there on this row. Okay. Again, it's a little bit crazy. My hope is that you know, you've been doing this for a while along with me in the past like 12 videos, so that you can do it on your own board. Then I have the purple. You know, I'm sorry, I messed this up. My purple, oh no, I didn't. Okay, purple is going to be on the out here. It's the out signal. So that needs to go, if I look at my wiring diagram, purple needs to go to pin 8. So then I turn it around, find 8, which is over here. Okay, I stick it into 8. Okay, find 8 there. Okay, it's in there. All right, let's change my view. Okay, all right, so I got my wired up. Let's plug it in. So once I plug it in, you should see some lights coming on the sensor. Let's see. Okay, you see those lights? That's a good sign. All right. So the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to get our screwdriver, okay, right here. And let's put it into the little sensitivity adjustment dial, and let's rotate it. Which way here? I'm going to rotate it clockwise all the way till, and you'll see it, the light, one of the lights here turns off, okay? All right. So what's going to happen? Wait, do I want it that way? Sorry, I'm thinking about this. I think I want to turn it the other way. Okay. Let's turn it all the way the other way. Okay. So now we have both lights on, and we turn it counterclockwise. Okay. So turn it counterclockwise all the way, and then I want to see both lights on. All right. Make sure you don't turn too hard. If you turn too hard, you might break the dial. Okay. So really don't need much force to, much torque to turn this. Okay. So just gently turn it all the way till it stops moving. All right. All right. So 2 lights means that it's actually triggering sound right now. So what we want to do, we want to make it super sensitive, I think. Okay, let's try to make it super sensitive, see how that works out. So right now it's super, like, way too sensitive because it's just sensing sound even when there's no sound. Like, I'm not making sound, it's still sensing. So what we want to do now is dial down the sensitivity so that it stops sensing sound when there's no sound. All right, so don't make any sounds, and then slowly turn it counterclockwise. Sorry. Slowly turn it clockwise until this top light here goes off. Okay. Turning. Slowly. Oh, see, it's flickering. You see it's flickering? Keep going. Boom. Okay, there. Now I can say, see, now it's off when I'm not talking to it. And then, hello. See that? Hello. Every time I talk to it now, it goes and senses my voice. Cool. Okay. I like it. Now, let's see if we can do some coding here. Okay, let's first set up our pin modes. Pin mode 8, input. this is going to be a sound sensor. Okay. And the first thing we want to do is check out, just make sure that it's working. So going to my loop here, I'm going to do, instead of printing the potentiometer, I'm going to do serial.println digital read 8. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying, print out to me the status of the pin number 8, which is an input, which is connected to my sound sensor. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's upload. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we see 1. Okay, we see 1. So pin 8 is 1. But what happens when I say, hello? Did it do anything? I'm going to bring it closer to me here. Hello, 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 hello. You see that? So when I speak to it pretty loudly, you see a 0 pop up on it. Okay, so that tells me that when and I want you to notice something. Okay, so this light is not totally accurate. Like, so what I mean by this, okay, so when I'm talking, I don't know if you see, I go hello, 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 hello. The light there is blinking, but I don't see any zeros on my serial monitor. I only see zeros if I go really close to it, like hello. Then I see some zeros. All right. So every time, what I'm saying is that every time that light blinks or this light turns on here, it doesn't mean that you'll see a 0. Okay, but it does give you an idea. Okay. Just kind of FYI as you're working with this thing. All right, everything's not perfect, but it does give you an idea if it's sensing something, and that's why I wanted to make it more sensitive than not sensitive. Okay. All right, let's go here. So we do know that when it says 0, when digital read 8 is 0, that's when it senses something. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to take out the laughing code for now. Okay. I'm going to keep this code here. I'm going to copy it, the entire thing, paste it here, and just change this to 8. Change this to 8. So let's see. When it's 0, which is the same thing as low, I want it to open the box. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's try. And then when it's high, meaning it doesn't sense my voice, I want it to close. Just check it out. Okay, let's go. Hello, hello. Oh, it tried. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, it's trying. Okay. Oh, I broke my promise. I was gonna hot glue my motor here. I did not. I will get to that, but I can hear it trying to move the motor. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I can hear it trying to do something, but it's not quite. So I think what I need to do here, I open the box, and then I want it to do a delay. Let's say like it stays open for 2 seconds, okay, before it goes on to sense the next thing. Because whenever you see a 1 or a high on the sound sensor, it's gonna close the box too, right? And then okay. And I also have this code going. Huh. Okay, so let me comment this out, because earlier what it's saying too is if the button's not pressed, it also closes, and I'm not even playing with the button. So basically, even if it senses open the box on the sound sensor, it also goes here later on and then closes the box because I'm not pressing the button. So it's not really what I want here. So let's comment those out so that it doesn't affect what we're trying to do here. I'm gonna put it back in later. Okay. Okay, let's try this now. Let's first take out that delay. See if I get some better behavior. It's not exactly what I want, but I just want to see. Let's take out that previous code and see what happens here. I think it'll work a little better, but it won't stay open. Okay. Hello, hello. Open. Still not great. Oh, and sorry guys. That's not working. Hello, hello. Yeah. All right, let me fix that really quickly here. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. So it's kind of working, right? But let's add a delay here so it stays open. What did I do? 3 seconds? Okay. So once it triggers, it's going to open for 3 seconds, and then later on I'll process the other code, the rest of the code, so it closes. Hello. 3 seconds and hello. Cool. Cool. Hello. Hello. Open. Do you see how it I don't know if you noticed that, but when sometimes when I say hello, it opens, and then when it closes, it automatically opens again. Yeah, like it just did that. I want you to think about, why is it doing that? Oh, it's doing it again. Okay, I think it's doing that because whenever the box closes, it's also making a sound, which could then trigger it to open again, right? So how would you be able to fix that? And of course, because my rocks are so heavy, it just totally caused my motor to come off the box again. Which, I'll fix it later. But okay, so we have, why is it doing that? All right, so when we open it, so how do we fix that? So it closes. So what happens is after 3000, it closes, okay? And then what happens? And then it might go into here again right away. And then because the rocks hitting the box made a sound, it could cause it to open again. So I don't want that. So what can I do? I could do this. Let's do another delay 3000 here. Okay. So what that means is after I close, I'm going to also wait 3 seconds. So right here, it closes the box, right? Then it's going to wait 3 seconds here. And then it'll go back up to here to sense what to do next. So by then, the rocks would have already stopped making sounds. Let's try that. It's little interesting things as you troubleshoot. Hello, hello, hello. Is it? Oh, wait. Hello, hello, hello. That's not gonna work either, because now, if it's high, it goes here, and then it does nothing for 3 seconds. So what does that mean? That means every time that it's going through here and it doesn't sense a sound, it goes to this code, right? And then waits 3 seconds. and then it goes back to here. So now it's not able to sense when I'm saying hello, because if I'm saying hello, but it's doing nothing, being stuck on this line right here, 350, waiting 3 seconds, nothing's going to happen. So now that I've added this line here, it's not able to sense my sounds. So that's not the way to fix it. So I fixed one problem, but then added another. So this is interesting. Okay, so how do we get it so that after it closes the box, you know what I think we need to do? We need to do this. We're going to open for 3 seconds, close it here, and then delay 3 seconds here, okay? So I don't always have a delay when it's closed, okay? But I just only put a delay after it's been open. Okay, so I open it first here, and then I close. Okay, I think that will do the trick. It's a little live debugging here, which I think is kind of fun. Okay. Hello. Okay. So that worked. The problem is that I keep messing up my sticky foams here. Okay. So you're just gonna have to trust me on this, okay? Here. So I want you to just look at my popsicle stick there, okay? So I won't actually make it open. Open the lid. So I go, hello. See, it opens, and then it's gonna close. See, and then nothing else. Hello. Okay, and I can also make a bunch of sounds, but it won't open again because I have this delay here that allows everything to settle before it goes back and does the sensing code, before the rest of the sensing code. Okay, so I'm going to save this. This is going to be sound sensor open close. Okay, now how would I get the button and this to be working at the same time? Okay, so I want to be able to use the button. So what if I just bring this and the sound sensor? If I bring this in, what's going to happen? Well, I already know that this will work fine, okay? But this is not going to be good, okay? Because whenever I'm not touching the button, it's going to close, but I guess I don't want that to be the case, okay? So it should be like this, okay? I want it to be like this. So if I press the button, then I open the box. Okay, that's fine. And then what else do I want? Let's take this, copy this, do an else if here. Else if, okay. Okay, but if I didn't press the button, else if, open the box and then close it. Okay. And maybe just for just to make everything the same, what I'll do is put one of these, the same thing here, right here. Okay, because it's gonna be like, it's gonna open, wait 3 seconds, close, wait 3 seconds. Okay, so I have the same behavior of opening for the button and the sensor. Now, when do I want to close the box? I want to close the box. Actually, let me think here. If it's not this and it's not that, I can say else. This is this code for closing the box. Okay, let's see if this is making sense here. I'm gonna delete this. Alright, so if I press the button, go ahead and open it for 3 seconds and then close it and then chill out for 3 seconds. If I didn't do that, if I didn't press the button but it senses something, go ahead and open and then close for 3 seconds. In all other cases, like if the button's not pressed or it senses it doesn't sense any sound, go ahead and make sure you close the box. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let's first try the sound. Hello. Hello, open. Okay. Opens for 3 seconds and then it closes. All right. And then try again. Open. Okay. See it opening and closing. And then let's try that. Let's see if the button works. Oh, the button works too. Okay. And I think the 3 seconds at the end is probably too long. I like to just, let's make it 1 second. I feel like I have to wait too long before I can do anything. So let's make it 1 second. I think 1 second is enough time for whatever your box to settle down. Okay. Hello. Open. Open. There we go. 1 second. Open. Cool. And then let's try the button. Close. Okay. I wonder if, let's see if I can get one good. It's probably going to break. Let's see. Oh, okay. It worked for a second. Button's working. Open. Nice. Open. Okay, I got both working. My motor's hanging on there for dear life. All right, so let's go ahead and I think it's sensing my sound. Okay, I have to speak quietly, but I'll just disconnect this. Okay. All right. So let's look at what we got here. We did number 1, wire sound sensor, and open close box with sound. So we already did that. So you just kind of follow along the video here. Combine, get button and sound sensor working at the same time. Okay, I'll just throw this in there. So you saw it's kind of tricky to get them both working at the same time. You really have to think about the logic there, the if-else's and stuff. Why don't we do this? What if a challenge would be press button, opens the box, okay? And make a sound and close the box. Okay, so when I press the button, it opens. And I guess I just want it to stay open. And then when I make a sound, it closes. Okay. Be interesting. What's another one? Let's just kind of mix it up here. Let's see. press the button while making the sound opens. Close otherwise. Okay, so the fourth one is like, you have to be making sound while you press the button for it to actually open. Otherwise, it closes. Number 5, have fun with it. Okay, do whatever you want. All right, so we have 1 and 2. You just follow the video. 3 and 4, gotta think a little bit. All right, and number 5, do something creative with it, something fun, and share it with me. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you have fun with that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Talk to you later.